Hi Virgo! Thank you for all my subscribers who have stayed tuned to the channel while I've been off the last few months. I am back doing your readings though, so I hope you enjoy them. I've already pre-shuffled and laid your cards out. I'm using the Rider Tarot deck. I'm also using the Energy Oracle cards for Sandra and Taylor. I pulled two to see what energies you're coming into June with. This is your monthly June 2017 reading. And I've also used two cards from the Angel Tarot cards from Doreen Virgil. So, a lot of interesting messages for you this month in June, Virgo. There seems to be a lot going on, but the main thing I see for you right now playing out in your life is that your life is unbalanced. And it could be in more than one area as well. This, for some of you, this is pertaining to a relationship that you're in. For some of you, this is pertaining to finances and the source, but you got a very interesting theme. The spread has been quite different than the other things that I have. So there's a lot of different messages for you. All right. Like I said, your energy coming in for this month of June is definitely showing that your life is out of balance. At the end of the video, I will read what your energy oracle cards say more in detail, just because there's really significant information in them that I think you should know. So your life is out of balance in some way, and I can see that with justice. And what justice is saying is take the blindfold off, okay? See the truth of what's going on because you're blindfolding yourself from what's really happening and going on in your life. Some of you are telling yourself everything is okay with this situation. There's not a problem, but there is, okay? And I see that because you have Five of Pentacles, which is about being in a situation for a really long period of time that's been very uncomfortable, unbearable. It speaks of illness, it speaks of poverty, and this is the energy that you've been carrying. And I see it with the Tower. Something's coming in to disrupt. The Tower isn't a bad card, especially when I see the Tower with a 5. It means that there needs to be a definite change in some area of your life. For here, it could be your finances, building better finances, but you have, like I said, a lot of messages playing out. I'm going to get to all your cards. But this Tower is coming in, something's coming in to get you out of this Five of Pentacle energy, this situation that's been way, way, way long awaited, and to get you to this Ten of Cups. There's some truth coming in for you. Something's coming in. So for some of you guys with justice, it could be a legal issue that you're dealing with, and what it's saying is it will rule in your favor. I mean, justice has many definitions to it, but I don't see that particular message coming out in this reading for you, but I won't ignore that if you are in some type of legal issue or something, divorce, child support, anything like that, that the matter will go in your favor. It doesn't mean it's going to happen in the next week or 2 weeks. You know, it's just saying throughout the process to hang in there, overcome the obstacles or challenges that you have with it. It is going to work to your favor. You have the Devil card, you have the Empress, you have the Moon, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Tower. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major Arcana cards. Those are very important for you to know in your reading, that those are major life lessons for you that are trying to speak to you, and they're trying to tell you something. Okay. With your Angel card, the Ten of Air. Okay, what the angels are telling you is that an end of a difficult situation is going to end. It needs to end because you have this Tower too. Okay, and underlying your reading is this Four of Cups. You're very discontent with your life. You're very, very discontent, unhappy, feeling what's the point, what's the purpose. You're just emotionally unfulfilled. Okay, and changes need to be made. Okay, so you got because you have that Five of Pentacles, the Tower, with the Ten of Cups. That some changes need to be made so that you can have this emotional fulfillment, this joy, this happiness. For some of you, this is in the home life of what you want. You want this emotional content, this happiness. This may be with a partner that you're with and you're feeling unfulfilled. But this is what you're trying to get to. Okay, it doesn't always have to mean in your home life. It could just be meaning that you want emotional fulfillment altogether, especially when I see the Four of Cups as the underlying energy. I'm sorry, guys, I have a glare, and for some reason I can't get it off the cards today. So definitely changes. The Ten of Air it says the angels are saying the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, and expect things to get better now. There's going to be change when I see that 5 in your reading and that Tower. And I'll be honest with you, in your reading, usually I say the Tower can be external changes or they can be internal changes in your card, but I don't see like transformation cards, the Hangman or the Death, to say that it's going to be internally. Something's going to come along and it's going to erupt. Okay, it's going to. Your life is really out of balance. And what the angels are saying is embrace these changes, take them on. Okay, expect things to get better and could be recovering from an addiction. And I think that's very true for some of my Virgos. Not all of you, so please don't email me and say I don't have an addiction. I'm not speaking to all my Virgos. Because you have the Devil card, which also talks about addictions, too. Some of you are really trying to battle the challenges and overcome this addiction that you have. Like I said, I can't ignore it because it's in your angel card and he's coming out in your actual reading. Okay? So, justice. Also, like I said, take the blindfolds off, see what's going on in your life, see what's causing the obstacles and the challenges. It very well possibly for some of you, I know it is for some of you, it's due to addictions, it's due to your life being unbalanced. Justice also speaks about taking responsibility and ownership for where you are in your life right now as well. Okay? These obstacles and challenges, ask yourself, did you create them on a subconscious level? I mean, because we create our realities, but a lot of times people create their realities by default. It's by choices and decisions. And that's what justice speaks about, looking into your past, looking to see the choices and decisions that you made that may have led you to this situation that you're currently in with the obstacles and challenges that you're facing. It does look like, Virgo, though, in June, you're going to fight your way through these obstacles or challenges, or something's going to come in and bring about changes for you. Because central to your reading is the Moon card. Okay, so this is all about things being revealed to you about the situation. I feel like you take the blindfold off. You look at, you own what you did. You own your responsibility in what you did, how you created this imbalance in your life, or this disharmony, or this poverty, or this lack. You start to see how you created this. And I don't believe any of you guys created this by purpose, intentionally. I think it was all done, like I said, you created by default. Because your other angel card is Page of Air. And it talks about challenging information, delays, or changes to plans, and truth delivered without tact. So with the Moon card, there's going to be some truth that comes up to you, that is revealed to you. And I really think it's really in regards to this situation. It really is. Because you got the Ten of Wands here too. And he's the Devil's on top of him, the Tower is below him. And the Ten of Wands is about carrying way too much responsibility, being committed to way too many things. Again, with the Angel of Balance, is talking about your life being severely out of balance. Something has to come in and shake this up for you, okay? Or you are finally going to take the blindfold off and you're going to see how you created this by your decisions and your choices and your actions. Because like I said, you have a lot of, I can see the imbalance. You got challenges, you got struggles, you got the devil sitting here with, I really feel like he really is speaking of a lot of addictions and things like that. Being stuck in an illusion too of this is how your life has to be. This is what it has to be like, not seeing a way out. He's all about being trapped in an illusion, carrying this heaviness, and the situation builds up. I like the Tower card because it really speaks of breaking out of illusion and illumination. It breaks us out of this, of whatever that we're going through. And with the Empress here, it's all about giving birth to creating something new, something different in our life. Taking a more heart-centered approach. You're being led with passion more as you move forward. I'm going to pull clarifier on the Empress because she's underneath justice. And then the Five of Pentacles, so I'm curious to see why she's sitting there. Um, but there's something you're not seeing, Virgo, that you really need to see. And I think for the most part, it's seeing that this addiction has your life unbalanced. And if it's not an addiction, then it's an illusion of you feeling that you need to worry and do all these things and carry this load. And that this needs to change for you. This is a mindset. Poverty and lack is a mindset. If it's an illness that you're not dealing with, which very well could be related to addiction, you got Ten of Air and you got the Devil, but what your cards are saying is the situation's going to come to an end. Something's going to come in and disrupt. Okay? Something's going to come in. There's going to be some type of challenging information that comes to you, makes you aware, helps you, is making you realize what you've created. Hopefully you're taking responsibility for it. But Ten of Air and Ten of Wands, something needs to end. Something definitely needs to end. And like I said, I think it's funny because you have the Ten of Cups sitting here too. So this tells me this is really your heart's desire of what you want. You want emotional fulfillment. You don't want to feel unfulfilled and discontent in your life. So I think this month for most of you Virgos is self-awareness. I think it's really just awareness. I don't see any like big movement forward and like creating new beginnings, but I see the first step happening in the process. I see you opening your eyes and opening up to be aware of what's happening in your life and seeing what's going on in your life and breaking out of that with the Tower. Breaking out of it, definitely breaking out of it. And you follow and live in a more passionate life, a more balanced life, is what the cards are telling you to live. That you're carrying too much and it's weighing you down, and when you can't hold it much longer, it will erupt, either in you or outside of you. Something will erupt. I feel like your message is telling you to be led and guided more with your heart of what you really want for your life and to start creating that. Because like I said, you have that Ten of Cups there for yourself. Let me see what the Empress is saying in your reading. And then I'm going to get to the energy oracles because there's some important information. So some of you, this is just your personal life. You're dealing with an addiction or just your areas of your work, home, family life being unbalanced, or it's with a relationship because you have man holding a heart that is reversed as well. So let's see what Empress is saying. Okay, yeah. You needing to live a more passionate, heart-centered life. You got the Four of Cups again, and that was your overall energy coming in from your original spread. Yeah, taking a new direction, so having a new beginning for yourself, stepping out into something new, moving away from a situation that doesn't serve you. You've been in this situation for a long time. You've been carrying these burdens. You've been carrying this heaviness. You've been struggling with your finances for a very, very long time. You've been feeling emotionally discontent in your life. For some of you, there's an addiction that's just carrying you, weighing you down in all areas. And your spread's trying to tell you that you need to put an end to the situation. And I say you because we have free will over these cards and your choices. There's the Fool, which is stepping out into a whole new direction, a whole new beginning, and starting something new for your life. Starting something very, very new for your life. Let me pull a clarifier on the Tower for you. Let's see what the Tower's saying. Like I said, remember Justice, though. She's really about taking responsibility and owning where you are right now in your life. What's going on, the problems, the struggles, the obstacles, and realizing that it's been your choices in the past that have led you to this situation. I don't think people intentionally mean to lead themselves into a negative situation, but we create by default. Okay, we create by default a lot of times, and that will give us struggles and challenges and obstacles. Alright, the Tower. So you got the Devil on the Tower again. Yeah, he's trying to tell you something. And you got the Ten of Wands again, and you got the Seven of Swords. So it's time to walk away from a situation. Time to take the lessons that you've learned. You got the Seven of Swords in this situation. It's time to walk away from it. It's time to put all those wands down. The burden's too heavy. But for you, with the Devil, like I said, it's being trapped in that illusion, thinking that you have to do that. You have to do all these things. This is the way that I have to live. Like I said, it's very significant to addiction as well. Some of you guys need to walk away from that addiction. It's weighing on you. It's weighing on you, and it's going to make your world crumble. Okay, and it's going to keep you in this situation. All right, and what they're saying is when I pull them out on the high priestess is have a new beginning, start a new beginning, move away from this so that you're emotionally content and happy. Make new decisions. Look back at what didn't work for you. How did you get here? What choices and decisions led you here? Because it was your free will that led you here. Okay. And she goes with the Seven of Swords too. Taking the lessons that you've learned and the ones that you don't need and walking away from them. So you've got to walk away from the situation. This truth is going to come out. Hopefully your eyes are going to open up this month. Okay, pay attention to your intuition, your feelings, on how you can go and bring about these changes, because this is the energy that you really want. You want an emotionally fulfilled life. Okay, you don't want to feel like this Four of Cups anymore, where it's just you're discontent, you're not emotionally fulfilled. I can't get this glare off of my cards. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna read to you some of this. You have Angel of Balance that is in reverse, okay? And she's a very, very important message for you. So especially if that's the energy that's coming in this month, okay, for you. And with her reverse, it just there's something there you need to know. Let me just look her up for you quick. Okay. Reversed in the position, Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It can be an important emotional component, such as the lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do the same. Receiving this card reversed can often be a warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals in your life. The other cards in the spread could also indicate particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or you've been too obsessed with relationships or money. The loving angel can help bring you the courage and wisdom you need to break such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring out a beautiful liquid light through all of your chakras. You want to make sure those chakras are balanced. They're your energy life systems. Like they're our life force that radiate our energy. So you always want to make sure that they're open, they're free, and that they're flowing. If you don't know what the chakras are, I would suggest just looking them up on Google or YouTube. There's a lot of information on them, and there's actually a lot of videos on YouTube that will to balance them that are free that you can do. Okay, open them up, balance them, and feel a sense of peace. Okay, and if she's just telling you to remember that you always have power to bring things back into a peaceful balance. Now, the second card for your energy oracle card was Man Holding a Heart, and he came up reversed. That's why I said for some of you, this being out of balance could also be due to a relationship that you're in. Okay, it could be unbalanced, an uneven give or take. All right, so when he's reversed, it can indicate a disconnect or even total shutdown regarding your emotional life. And what the card suggests is it's time to open up and know that you can handle deep emotions and the energy that they bring up. Whether it's anger, grief, or utter bliss, you can be comfortable in their experience and in their expression. The man holding a heart reverse can also indicate a difficult connection or even relationship with a man who may be easy to anger, deceitful, or quick to criticize. His behavior could be attributed to fear and self-doubt, okay? Yet he would never admit it. You deserve honoring in a relationship, so set some boundaries and don't buy into this emotional chaos. Your soul longs for emotional peace. So you got two cards speaking of emotional, and I think a lot of my Virgos are very emotional. I know a Virgo very close. She's very emotional, and I always tell her you got to get out of your emotions. When your emotions are off, you will be off and your life will be off. It will be unbalanced because you live in the emotion too much and it doesn't allow you to actually make the choices that you need to make. Alright, Virgo, you have an interesting month. I hope things work out for you. I hope you're able to make the decisions that you need to make. I hope you're able to make the changes that you need to make. I hope you're able to bring balance and harmony in all areas of your life, and that you drop these heavy burdens and let this situation end for yourself. All right, Virgo, I'd love to hear from you guys. Always love when you leave me comments. Let me know if the video resonated with you. Let me know throughout the month of June how it resonates with you. I have put my information in the contact box below. I did also recently start my transformational life coaching services, so I can't wait to share those services with you guys as well. Virgo, have a great month.